"2020 was a year like no other in Fair Oak, as we, along with the rest of the country, faced the challenges of COVID-19. This has had a major impact on our residents, staff and how we've delivered our services. But throughout the pandemic, the Parish Council has managed to continue functioning at full capacity, despite some staff working from home and the varied restrictions and national lockdowns.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this is in fact our 8th virtual meeting that we've had, and this evening we're doing it rather differently. We're onto Zoom this time. We've given up using Teams.
Hi, I'm Mel Stevens and I'm the Parish Clerk.
We really miss seeing you all in person at council meetings and events, but I feel extremely lucky that we've been able to stay connected with you all during this period through your computers and phones. I hope you agree that seeing us all online has been more interactive and interesting. I'm so grateful to my colleagues and our partners for meeting me through Teams and Zoom, which has allowed me to keep our key projects and services going through these strange and difficult times. I'm even more grateful for being given the opportunity to drive the tractor when helping a colleague out of the mud one cold Christmas morning. Thanks, guys.
Hi, I'm Jo Cahill and I'm the Finance Officer.
Hello, I'm Martin Johnson, the Council's Operations Manager.
Hello, I'm Linda and I'm the Deputy Clerk.
Hi, I'm Carly and I'm the Council's Admin Officer. It's going to be a while whilst we all feel comfortable gathering together again, but rest assured we will continue to work to bring residents together through small events and initiatives and on our social media platforms.
Hi, I'm Bob and I'm the Parish Council's mascot.
We've assisted Eastleigh Community Aid with the clerk taking calls from vulnerable residents and completing online help forms on their behalf. Staff have also collected and delivered prescriptions for our vulnerable residents. But what has been a real success and heartwarming to see is the generosity of residents now using the new food bank drop-off locations. The new yellow bins were purchased and have been really popular. And to date, residents have donated over 2,600 items to Basics Bank, keeping our operations manager busy with food deliveries. We want to keep supporting Basics Bank, so the yellow donation bins will be a permanent fixture. Despite the challenges, the Council has continued to deliver its key services, albeit with more emphasis on digital communications and tools. Here are some highlights from this 2020-21 financial year that we'd like to share with you. Following the first national lockdown, the Council sadly had to close its public-facing services, while other services were delivered remotely by office staff working from home.
Whilst our office-based colleagues have continued their work remotely at home, the operations team have continued their work outside in all weathers, maintaining the Council's open spaces. It's been a real privilege to do this for our residents.
Knowing how important the natural environment is to health and well-being, we're pleased to be able to do this for our residents. this challenging time, the Council, in addition to deliver its normal services, were able to install hanging baskets around the parish, and we had lots of feedback from residents thanking us for bringing some colour and cheer to the area. We installed a new play area at Meadowsweet Way, Horton Heath, and thank you to all our residents who voted for the final design. We installed additional Christmas lights throughout the village. Installed public art at Crowd Hill. And whilst we continue to work with our partners at EBC to resolve matters at Crowd Hill, we were really pleased to be able to do this. At the request of residents, we were provided recyclable dog waste dispensers. We also created a Christmas pallet tree trail free to residents, and thanks to Colin, our grounds operative, whose carpentry skills, and Evie, the clerk's daughter, for making and painting those decorations. We commissioned artwork for the skate park using feedback from our younger residents. And we created a dedicated COVID advice section for our website. Despite restrictions and lockdowns, staff were keen to keep in contact with residents, and we did this by putting positive mindfulness quotes around the parish notice boards, creating Christmas displays, hiding new books purchased by the clerk in New Century Park to promote and support the new community library. We set up an Easter trail, we set up a seed swap, and as part of random acts of kindness, gifts were left in the community library boxes. We hope this year to be able to provide more events for our residents. We also, with the help of our scouts, planted over 500 bulbs around the parish, and this year we will be also planting some wildflower seeds and continue to supply flowers across the village in planters and hanging baskets. Our partners. The Council is supported and has a positive working relationship with key partners and groups around the parish, as well as our residents. We are so grateful that we've been able to continue working with these groups, particularly Eastleigh Borough Council. The clerk has for the last 18 months attended meetings with key EBC officers to troubleshoot and resolve matters relating to the public open space at Crowd Hill. Whilst we are just as frustrated with residents, we are now making headway with the developer, and fingers crossed we will get a play area soon. Our local neighbourhood policing team. We have held information sessions with the police and residents on key matters relating to crime and disorder. The clerk and police also, socially distanced, undertook a resident door knock exercise in November to seek views on from the Pavilion Close residents regarding antisocial behaviour. The clerk and the chairman, also with Eastleigh Borough Council and Bishopstoke councillors, did an evening walk around key sites to agree preventative solutions to antisocial behaviour in the parish council, including new CCTV. St Thomas. We are grateful for the support of key representatives of St Thomas who have helped the parish in the initial community response to COVID and also assisted on many community events and task and finish groups. Our peers. The clerk is in regular contact with the 9 other clerks in the borough, and between us we have problem solved when responding to the various changes to national restrictions, trying where possible to ensure a consistent approach across the borough. We are also thankful for our hirers and to our local community groups for working with us in this very difficult year. Last year, the Parish Council modernised its IT setup. This meant that when the pandemic hit and office staff were asked to work from home, we were able to do that with ease. We have, however, updated our finance and audit systems so that they could also be remotely accessed and the information stored securely in the cloud. This has helped residents access services by providing the ability to book and purchase services online through the Council's website, to make payments for services over the phone, and to ensure that we were able to issue our grants in the normal way. We were also able to take telephone calls on our laptops through the internet. This meant that there was no disruption in services. The views of our residents matter, and in order to help the council prioritise its services, we held a parish-wide resident survey in November and December of 2020, with over 300 of you responding. Thank you so much. The survey results have helped us create a corporate action plan. We will survey residents annually on this to ensure that our targets are meeting demand so that you can hold us to account on the promises we've made and make sure we meet our targets. In 2021, we will build on the feedback from our community survey and will continue to focus our efforts on improving the green open spaces and also our digital communications, keeping residents up to date with our work. Projects in the forthcoming year will include supporting the opening of the community library and making improvements to the library building, building a community cafe at Shorts Road, improving footpaths at Knoll Park, upgrading the tennis courts at Lapstone Playing Field, installing more water fountains across the parish, planting more flora and fauna in the village, including additional hanging baskets and planters, installing a new play area at Pembers Hill, ensuring more community surveys and engagement, and we also have many more projects to come. There's just too many to include in this video. Thank you so much, everybody.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Helen Douglas and I chair the Parish Council of Fair Oak and Hawkston Heath. I'd like to thank you all for your continued support and your engagement with us, particularly in a year that has been so difficult for all of us in this parish. We look forward to seeing you all again in person in the very near future.
So until then, everybody, thank you very much. Thank you to our officers for all their hard work, and good night and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.